Hey! Yeah, welcome back to another exciting episode of Charisma Plus. Yeah, it is the 10th episode. Goodness.
Episode 10, baby.
10. Episode 10? 10.
Blockbuster.
We should do something special for episode 10.
What do you want to do?
Like a Q&A or something.
We should do more fan
Faces
art.
of Q&A.
Fan art. We got fan art. We got a lot of fan art.
A lot of fan art.
All the people on the Twitters put it in the hashtag Charisma Plus.
Yeah.
And we got a lot to show off.
They
We,
balling.
Oh, man, they look really good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got some awesome ones this week, man.
Give me just a second. I'm going to change scenes, but the audio's probably going to go out. I got to add a microphone. Just give me 1 second. But
Dude, that's Edward.
yeah, now you do this.
Dude,
He's sparkling.
look.
I'm in the
he is
sunlight.
sparkling.
Here on the left, this
Run
is Raynor,
It's great though.
and he's got a couple of dragon scales growing on him. It's not shingles, I promise.
It's
It's kind of blinging, though. That matched my armor real well.
Oh yeah. And right over here is some bell tone.
Hey, Bill.
Hey!
Dressed up in your dress, looking nice.
They even got the boobs in
They
there.
even got the
Way up there.
Right, there's some more bell tone right there.
Yeah.
Some more boobage. Hey, there's the bells. Look at the bells. You got the bells in the mix.
Yeah.
Got the bells down there. And then boom.
Ooh, look at them stats. Give me them stats. That's the best. Osaran. That's a quote.
Dude, I was-
Yeah.
I was so
quoted on a daily basis.
He just turned into an internet meme.
Then we got boom. High move.
Glasses though.
Dang.
Got them glasses on.
I
So
know
like,
looks wise.
someone asks him a question, like pushes him up his nose like an anime. And
Yeah, oh yeah.
get the power
The
glare
glasses turn
thing.
ice.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see through them.
And then they his trap activates
I like
and then the
that,
person
though.
dies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The hair.
Oh, yeah.
We got whoop whoop.
Look at that MMO character right there.
Hey, he almost look like he in Bloodfang too.
Yeah, I know, right? That's pretty close.
Like that.
That's some AO, right?
That's
Yeah,
Ayo.
There you go.
Yeah,
AO.
blonde hair. Like, ooh, hey, who's
Well,
that?
they did him with black hair too.
Yeah, there was an update with black hair.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he got DLC.
You got
Yeah, DLC. That's DLC.
Yeah.
Alternative
Oh,
character.
more bell tone.
What up, girl?
Hey!
She's got some hairy legs. Don't worry about that. Oh,
Hey, look at that handsome beard.
Hey,
What?
looking over there.
Hey.
Why they keep drawing all the L's all beautiful and stuff?
Because they are beautiful.
They're beautiful creatures.
Jealous.
Then we got more bell tone.
Hey.
Hey!
That was good.
That's sexy
She got
bell.
more cowbell on that one.
More cowbell.
Yeah,
there's definitely more
cowbell.
in that
Yeah, midriff going on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, look at that. Got your goggles on too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoop. More bell tone.
Hey!
Push him up to the neck. Push those boobs to the neck.
That colorblind cleave. That's where you want it.
I got a little bit of love. Yay!
Hey, look at that puppet master right there. That's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
See the fluid, yeah.
He's charging the dice there now.
Yeah,
too.
for real.
Some more bell tone.
Hey! Oh, I haven't even seen all of these.
I
They're
haven't either. I
awesome.
haven't seen that one.
A little cutesy one there.
Yeah.
And we got some more coming in. More bell tone.
Wow.
Hey!
That one was cool.
Yeah, look at your eyes right
His
there.
eyes are
I know,
scary.
those eyes are perfect. I love that.
About to
Yellow
murder
and orange.
somebody.
Ooh, so tan.
More bell tone.
Hey!
Xena Warrior Princess going on right there.
I'm finna drop these dope
These are
runs.
awesome.
More bell tone. Hey.
Hey!
More bell tone.
Wow, that was
Dang, all the boobs.
All
Way
of
to start episode 10. Just
Oh, they got your dress like you
I know.
you wanted.
the rope bell stats.
Yeah, and then
Oh, DM.
she's got a 19. Looks like I'm rolling a D10 down there with that 19.
That's how his dice work. Kenny's dice cheat.
What kind of ninja are you?
He's from the hidden village of Dyrol. I don't know.
Then we got this is one that Heath made a long time ago. This is Owen.
Oh, yeah. Scumbag.
Scumbag Owen.
Scumbag Owen.
We had one more than Emperor, but I don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll show you guys. Give us a recap of what happened last time, and I'll go and find this right quick.
Go ahead, Dan.
Dude, we played dress up for like 2
Yeah, we
hours.
played-
Yeah, we played
Dress
dress
up.
up for a very long time, and it was very satisfying. Yeah, it was
You
good.
guys,
My shoes.
is that how it
were-
started out? You guys started out getting dressed up, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, my shoes were so shiny off the chain.
They were shiny.
You always lead with shoes, man. Just lead
Shoe first.
Yeah, he did come in shoe first.
Everywhere. Had
And
the
y'all got
pimp
canes?
cane.
Yeah,
Oh,
canes
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, we had the canes.
That was so
All
legit.
white everything. It's pretty baller.
Yeah, I
And
had
then
the
y'all
white.
went out on the
direction.
town, right? Y'all went
Man,
out
yeah, we
during the
did.
day, then y'all
Oh,
went to
yeah.
some restaurant.
That's right.
Yeah.
We had a show
Looking
off
for,
our threads.
Attention, mostly.
Yeah,
Showing them out, showing
the
showing
fight
Roslyn
club
what's
that
up.
we wanted. We
Yeah.
wanted to set up a fight club in
Yeah.
a nice restaurant.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's
A
a
restaurant?
Yeah, it was a
Tavern?
restaurant slash tavern.
Yeah.
We were looking for the stank ass Roslyn, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, you would see her later on.
We get to that
You
later.
said we. You.
You were.
I was
Yeah.
gonna show what's up, man. I was gonna show.
But after that, we had to put some people to sleep in the street
Oh,
because
yeah,
they were
I got-
trying to fight, and I was like, none of that, go to bed.
Probably saved one of their lives.
Said all
Yeah.
three of
Yeah.
them.
maybe one.
And my suit.
I
And
bought
my suit too.
Belle
Like,
a birthday gift.
You did.
I did.
that's right.
You
Yeah.
got me a birthday gift.
I got into a
Party's
fight
coming
in the,
up.
in the
Yeah, I
store.
got
Yeah.
in a fight with some guy.
He slugged you a couple times.
Yeah, he did slug me. Yeah.
Then he
Yeah,
just
put
put
out
out
a
the
knife.
bag of like,
Ayo don't fight fair.
hey, he straight one hood on. Hey, bro.
Ayo got hit
No.
real good. He was like, oh, hold on a minute.
Oh, no.
Pulled out his bag.
It's time to get serious now. Right.
And then eventually we made our way to the dinner.
The Emperor's Dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some blinging ass carriages.
Yeah.
Dude, we were so nervous going in there and then meeting the Emperor.
Right.
He turned out to be an alright dude.
Yeah.
It's debatable if he was all right, dude. He was.
Although the Emperor won me over when he threw the chicken.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
That was like my favorite part. That was my
The
favorite
very chaotic character, possibly
Yeah.
the most chaotic we've encountered so far in this universe.
He
I
kicked,
just
Hard to
sitting there,
reach
like,
and he's
all the
strong.
other- all
He's,
the
like,
other
super
families
strong.
out.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He kicked all the other families out,
made us raise
except
our
for the
hand.
Hayes.
And
Yeah. Oh, and he's put like shock collars on us all, so none of us can use magic,
Yeah,
including our
yeah.
rings. So
That's right, the rings don't work in here.
we've got no weapons, no magical abilities, and we're all just kind of sitting there with
And-
this chaotic emperor.
And he kind of decided that he wanted to spice things up. He wanted to challenge someone to an arm wrestling competition, right?
Oh yeah, you guys did arm wrestle.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
And it was.
it's really only one man for the job, you know. and
And y'all went back and forth pretty good, right?
yeah,
that was a good
I
one.
I
You
actually
almost
rolled a
won,
nat
didn't you?
20.
Yeah.
And I cracked the table. And then he rolled a nat
what'd he
20
do?
right after that and chucked me across the room.
like, what the?
And then
He played fair the last time though. He took
Yeah,
all
he-
his like Warcraft armor.
yeah, he took those awesome shoulder pads off.
Let me take these
And,
plus 45s off real quick.
Take that. Stand up and lay it down. Yeah. But yeah, you guys did that, and then what else? You guys learned some. What did you guys talk about?
I talked to him. I tried to get some information off of. He asked us about the dragon egg.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I told him about it, which I'm pretty sure he already knew about.
So if you go back and watch the last episode, you'll see the Emperor asks him about some very specific stuff, and Matt confirms it, and then Ayo down here is just like,
I knew what I was doing.
"What are you doing?"
Hashtag snitch.
Gave him the turn like, bruh.
I'll just tell him everything we do. All right.
I did tell him.
Tell the
everything.
main bad guy what we're doing.
This is the I found the art of the Emperor.
There he is.
The really BA side.
Evil Chuck Norris.
He's got this giant scythe. This actually, in my mind, is what like kind of the Hayes men in the family look like to me.
Yeah, I can picture that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I see. But that's what the Emperor's got going on. If I can believe the right thing and not believe everything in this whole. Yes.
There you go.
And then, did we see this one of Delta? Did we see that?
Oh, wow.
No,
No,
yeah, I
no,
shared
yeah.
that on my Twitter. That's
Nice.
so good.
Yeah,
That was
that
by
was good.
Scar Josie, I think her name
Yes,
is.
she has some awesome.
Yeah,
work.
she's
Yeah.
really
I
talented.
think she's the one that did the final.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
did
did
the
Amos,
high
she did mine
mode, she
too.
did AO. Yeah.
Yeah.
People have been putting in work.
I
This
know.
week for like
Yeah,
doing
awesome
all-
art.
Yeah,
Awesome
really
art.
good, really good job.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's see.
Keep
so,
it coming. That's so
Yeah,
awesome.
it's awesome.
Dane offered the Emperor some of his chicken off his plate. The Emperor said,
He's like, nah,
please.
I can get it myself.
Someone just bring me some. He threw it down there. He's like, sweater. Get that shit out of my face.
I want your chicken. I can have chicken whenever I want.
You guys kind of talked a little bit to Titanbeard, like the
Who seems like a little bit of an alcoholic.
yeah. He's,
A lot of
That's the
it.
vibe I was getting.
He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. He
can handle it.
He's fine. He's fine.
Just
It's
get warmed up,
Wednesday
really.
for them. That's what they do.
That's his appetizer.
Yeah.
He ain't got started yet.
you kind of discussed a little bit about faith and
Yeah, we tried to ask him, the Emperor, about
What do you
Myrtle.
believe in? Yeah.
Like, he didn't know anything about the cleric or didn't know where he was or who he was that healed him.
oh yeah, he said he didn't want to talk about it. It
No,
was
he
pretty
really didn't want
blunt.
to talk about.
He was just like, I don't want to talk about that.
No, he didn't want to talk about the dragon, or there's a black dragon.
He got us to spill. He got us to spill all the information. He didn't share anything.
He didn't give you. He can give you guys nothing.
No.
And then I think where we ended last time is that Owen and
Asheron was supposed to get
Asheron
that.
Get the
yeah.
had some beef, and so he's like, "Well,
Yeah.
you guys just fight it out," and pretty much commanded you guys to fight. And
They had much of a choice.
Asheron had,
Asheron said,
Amen.
"Yes, please."
Asheron had the chance to do something he'd been wanting to do the whole time.
And so you swung as hard as you could at him for like 3 damage.
Bruise him. Oh man, that arm all bruised. Man, he's like,
He's going to feel
Like a
that
thief.
tomorrow.
he is gonna
Yeah.
feel that for
Yeah.
yeah tomorrow.
You know,
It might even be purple.
That probably didn't help your Rosalind and stuff either.
What you mean?
Oh, yeah,
you
Rosalind
swung
busted
and,
out.
You swung and hit him with a sword, and he just didn't even reckon.
You remember what Rosalind said last time? That you were stalking her?
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Rosalind was telling tales.
He didn't even
Or
acknowledge
was she?
it.
I mean, she lies. She ain't lying.
All she does is lie.
That's all she is.
Yeah.
A big lie.
Lie.
Oh, that's
Every
what I said.
That's all she ever does. Lie. Useless.
See, the drama with this is that Bump had met her at a place, and he flexed on her at work, and she was impressed with his physique.
That dwarf strength.
And they went on a date, and they went back to her place. But Terrence had been on the road for a couple of days fighting zombies and what else. And so he
Been in prison. and
Been in
everything,
prison, yeah.
had been in prison, got them pants down a little bit, and she was like, "Woo!" No, please. And this whole time, she had already told that Bump knew she had a girlfriend. Or a boyfriend, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
she said that night, she's like, you better go because my boyfriend's coming home.
Yeah, all of a sudden, he coming home now.
yeah, and then she shows up here with Owen. So you guys kind of, you swung and kind of sort of hit Owen, and then Owen just dropped his sword and
I swung and I hit him.
Knocked his sword out of his hand.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was like,
Set
he turned to the Emperor and said that it's not a challenge to fight you, and why don't the old man get up and show him something? Yeah. Why don't you fight me, old man? And that's what he said. And that is where we left off last time.
Oh, I got Zarini a job somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. when you beat the Emperor in the armor, it's like, sure, what do you want? And you're like, I slapped this girl by accident, and
I almost killed her.
she freaked out and threw knives at me, and you got fired.
The Emperor only employs beautiful humans. And Zarini was a stat 1 on the face. Still.
Beautiful.
One on the
But-
front, 5 on the back.
Yeah.
that girl lacking.
She dolled up nice, though. She went on a date. She looked
Yeah,
pretty
she,
nice.
she ended up being a
Right.
6 with all that makeup on. or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a lot of makeup.
Like Bozo the Clown.
Contour.
Contour.
I imagine her with like this big hook nose.
Oh,
Why are you so
Why
mean
are you
to
so
her?
mean to her?
So mean to
Mary
her.
hates this character so much.
I don't like Zarini.
Mary
She has
hates
the one on the
Zarini.
front. You know, the big hook nose, and then
Why have
one
to
ear
put-
doesn't stand up. Like one ear just kind of leans.
Come on, and no eyebrows.
Actually, she has them drawn on. It's the wiggle eyebrow.
Oh, she's got the
Yeah, it's
wavy
the wiggle-
one?
the wavies.
That's Instagram famous.
To put it
right
into
now.
perspective, whenever like a female shows up, and now when the male shows up in NPC, we have to roll their stats. Zarini rolled a 1 out of 10 in her face, so she's a 1. She is ugly.
So beautiful.
And Scrying
Gets
here
my blood
is,
boiling.
is just all about some of that.
You know, the bad thing is I've never seen an ugly elf.
I know.
I couldn't even imagine it.
She's the only one out there.
On the elf spectrum, she's at the bottom.
Bottom
It's
tier.
still pretty good.
So she's probably still looks good, you know.
yeah.
So Dane's probably just like, ooh,
I think I got that shallow house syndrome.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe.
I mean, probably a 1 out at a 10 for an elf, it's probably like a 5 in human. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
Don't
probably
try and
right.
justify
Pretty good.
it.
I mean, unless it looks like she got run over by a bus or something. You know, maybe not.
I imagine her
60 bucks.
like Dobby, like the house elf.
Be sitting there like, did she
Yeah,
Dobby?
like Harry Potter.
Yeah, drunk here.
be sitting there like, did she get here with the ugly kid? No, she is the ugly
Yeah,
kid.
for real.
All right.
Moving on.
Let's jump back into it. Let's get back to this story. Okay. So yeah, Owen drops the sword and turns the Emperor and challenges the Emperor to fight. And as he does this, the Emperor is sitting there, and just this loud cackle that echoes through the hall as the Emperor is just sitting there, like just laughing his ass off. That he's been challenged by Owen. And he, as he gets finished laughing, he's kind of got tears in his eyes. Like, oh, I like you, Hayes Bunch. all right, sit back down. Oh man, I apologize for that. Just having a little fun. And he like does his fingers like this, and the servants come and spin his throne, his giant chair back around that he's sitting at the table with. And as he spins back around, Owen just like turns more red and looks more angry. Fun. And as he says fun, the Emperor is kind of his face just starts to go. He starts to lose expression. Sit down, Owen. Don't mistake my mercy for patience. Owen turns around and picks a sword up off the ground behind him that he dropped. And he grabs the black choker from his neck and slides the blade under it and pulls and cuts. And there's like kind of a little spark between the cloth or the leather as it splits. And he waves his hand over the sword and it starts to glow the yellow aura. And the Emperor's just kind of sitting there. And he kind of taps the table a little bit. Sit down, Owen. And Owen says, you bring us here to eat, for dinner, and then have us fight each other and our family for fun. I won't bend the knee to any emperor like this. And the Emperor kind of shakes his head, kind of looks down the table and gives you all a little wink. And as he does this, you, Dan, you kind of see, he kind of looks like he just kind of strains just a little bit, kind of like something that you do when you're fighting, when you try to get just a little bit more out of it.
Yeah.
And as he does this, he disappears, and he is standing behind Owen, scythe in hand. And he is going to hit Owen.
Where are we sitting?
Oh my God!
Where are we sitting?
Yeah.
I'm next to Owen. I need to.
With popcorn,
You were
baby.
next to Owen. You were
You were crossing.
Owen's still standing
Across from him.
across.
Yeah,
in the
across
front.
from him, yeah.
across from him.
So the Emperor teleports from the seat behind Owen, and his cloak is flying in the air, and he just delivers 4 blows, and each one thunder rings out. And he's going to strike Owen for. Oh man! All right, let's see. This
Need a calculator over there?
No, I got it. All right. Hang on, let me do some math real quick.
Max damage. Math damage.
Maximize
Do we
damage.
really want him to die here?
I don't think so.
Not,
All right.
Do we want him to die?
He hits
here?
Owen for 82 damage.
Oh Jesus!
Is he
And,
still up?
Owen, he looks like he's about to fall, but he catches himself, and
Oh my
like
God.
the blood like spews from his back, and he grits his teeth and grabs the weapon harder and spins around and swings at the Emperor.
I might get a little respectful when I
Okay, so Owen, he turns around with this short sword, two-handed, and swings down at the Emperor and connects. And as he hits, like a blinding light flashes as he strikes the Emperor. And it is going to do, because it matters, let's see. Oh, and as he strikes him, you also see a golden, like a second strike come down, and it goes boom.
You just smite the emperor?
Yeah, he did.
The first strike hits the Emperor for 47, and there's this blinding light. And it kind of, everyone kind of flinches, but the Emperor seems stunned. And then he swings one more time, and again, the second strike comes with it.
Okay, Frankie.
If he kills the Emperor, the Hayes house is done.
And for 29, and as you see the second strike hit, kind of like a blue, almost like something over his skin of the Emperor kind of glistens and then shatters and kind of falls out behind him. It sounds kind of like crunching the glass a little bit and shatters behind him. And as he does this, the Archmage immediately stands up and holds her hand out, and she casts you hear her cast a spell, and Owen, Owen lifts off the ground and goes up in the air 20 feet, and she yells, "Stop! Stop! Please stop!" And the Emperor turns around, still blinded and stunned. Thornbeard stands up and runs the Emperor and holds him. And so guards start to shuffle and servants start to clamor around, and several start to lay hands. They see they're casting spells. It looks like they're casting healing spells, and Owen's flying in the air. He kind of throws the sword, but it clings on the ground helplessly, and he's just kind of yelling while he's there. Anybody have anything? No, they're going to clamor on. This is going to go for like a good 30 seconds. Where everybody's running around.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Well, what do you got?
We're probably about to get murdered because of Owen.
You trying to reason with it?
I stand up.
Okay.
Emperor, that's enough.
And the Emperor's still kind of looking around. He looked panicked at first, but now he's kind of calmed down. He's sitting there as the people are around him, and his eyes start to clear, and he rubs them. And Owen's still.
Does Owen still look pissed, like he wants and like still wants to attack?
He's kind of yelling, and kind of just rotating in the air, but at this point he's just kind of sitting there and giving up trying. He seems like he's calmed down a little bit, and like maybe spot a tad of regret on his face. But yeah. So the Emperor clears and like kind of rubs his eyes. Not bad. He walks up and Owen. Owen, if you'll just take a seat, we can continue on, or we can leave you up there all night. And Owen just kind of doesn't say anything and just rotates with this. As the Emperor speaks to him, kind of a okay, fine. And the Emperor looks up. What was that? Yes, my Emperor. Okay, and he turns around in like a flourish and approaches the seat again, and the servants pull the throne out, and he sits back down. They push it under him. And the Archmage, she seems to stop concentrating on her spell, and she casts another one, and no one kind of lunges down, but then slowly falls to the ground. And kind of on his back. And the guards that have moved in, they're close now. They're kind of not around him, but they're ready to move in case they need to. And stands up, brushes himself off, and kind of touches his back a little bit as like his back is flayed open. There's kind of a pool of blood where he was floating in the air and it kept dripping down. And the Emperor snaps his fingers and the same people that were casting spells on him run over to Owen, and they begin to heal him.
Apologies, Emperor.
Oh, don't worry about it. Excuse me. It's pretty fun.
I must say, your technique is marvelous.
Thank you. I hope I didn't ruin anybody's appetite. Dessert's next, right? And immediately the servants nervously start gathering the food off the table and begin bringing different types of cakes.
Can I walk over to Owen?
You can.
All right,
Yeah, Owen, though they're surrounding him, still healing him, and his wounds are closing up, and someone has brought an extra shirt in, and he's taking the shirt off and putting it on.
Owen, what was that? What were you thinking?
He kind of looks at you sideways, and better you could have done.
Just like ball of my fist. Like, if it was me,
Owen, you proved your point.
He shakes his head, and they finish healing him, and he's changed shirts, and he walks back and takes a seat. And the Emperor's just kind of sitting back, waiting for him to sit down.
That's it.
I guess I'll just walk back over to my seat. Yeah.
Yeah, I grab some cake and start digging in.
They got chocolate.
Oh, they got what you need.
I want chocolate with a layer of strawberry under.
You say that, and like a servant runs back to the back, and you can hear like them fussing around, and a couple of seconds, like not long passes all, they kind of bring you something. It looks like they stuck two desserts together, but it's what you asked for.
Oh yeah. All me, baby. All me.
Well, what are we talking about?
His job.
Excuse me.
It's good dessert.
Yeah.
And you guys, Titanbeard speaks up that again in his raspy voice. Do you want back in?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want back in.
Nicholas, not Nicholas, excuse me, Nathan. Nathan kind of, well, maybe we should discuss it first and sleep on it for a night, and then you can make your decision later. It's been an exciting afternoon.
Yes, it has.
And the Emperor is just kind of, he looks pleased with himself, like a kid that just got to play with a new toy. He's just kind of scooting stuff around the table and looking at you guys.
Emperor, where do you get that scythe from?
Oh, it's been in the family for generations. Same with the points at his shoulder pads. Kind of like a mark of office, if you will. He kind of sits there and thinks for a second. I don't remember who exactly received the Scythe of Mercule, but I mean, it does a pretty good job. Someone needs to be executed. Bam! Got him.
Got him.
Speaking of Mercule, you guys, you're asking me about my healer. You're interested in that?
Very.
Well, I like you guys. You're fun. And you remind me a lot of him. From the look on your face, I guess you probably already know who I'm going to say, since you let him out. And Nathan kind of leans forward. Let who out? And the Emperor looks up. He starts looking around the table, and he looks at Miss Eve first, then looks at Rosalind. She's not in the family, right?
No, sir.
Miss, excuse yourself. And he waves her away, and she's like, And Owen just kind of nudges at her, shakes his head, and just kind of looks. And the Emperor's kind of tapping the table while he's watching her. And she scoots out, and they escort her out. Some of the servants escort her out.
And make sure to take a good long peek as she
then,
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate beauty. Love to watch her go.
So yeah, my healer was Nicholas Hayes.
You're kidding, right?
We haven't seen him in 20 years.
Kind of wish I was, really. The Empire hasn't seen him in
1,000.
a long time. A man before his time, really.
And maybe after his time. He's quite old for a human.
Yeah. Well, he showed up. I was on my deathbed, and he had a simple request, and offered me 20 years back to my life. Of course, I said yes.
And he was doing the work of Mercule.
Well, that's all he asked for. He just asked for a church of Mercule in Pearl Reach. I said, done, easy. Especially after I didn't have to, he healed me before I even agreed.
Was he planning on being the head of that temple? Or
Well, he didn't really talk a whole lot about that. He spoke of his family a lot. He spoke of Scron, Ashron, Ao, Beltone, Hayes, Owen. He didn't speak of Hamo, Raynor, of course.
What about Ruby? Did he mention a Ruby?
He did, but he didn't tell me much about her. Said that she was there when you guys opened up his cell, if you would.
Was anyone with him?
With him? No. He was alone.
Did you say where he was going next?
No. I actually tried to keep him around, but they disappeared in the night. So, and like, as he's talking about Nicholas, Nathan is just like you've never seen this guy pay more attention in his life. Yeah, Nicholas is like I said, he's a man before his time. If he was alive today in this age, then, he wouldn't have been locked away to begin with. An Archmage conspiring with elves at that time was treason. And the current Archmage speaks in and it says Nicholas was the first
Archmage.
the first Archmage of our empire. No, when it was founded. A lot of our magic today is thanks to his studies.
His studies.
Do you know a lot about Nicholas, Archmage?
No, most of it's been erased from the records. It's only word of mouth that I even know from the last Archmage. Yeah, kind of same thing for I'm the Emperor. I gotta know, but it's not. We don't keep a lot of that. A lot of that was destroyed a long time ago. But what you guys know, you should share this knowledge with caution. Our world, what we have today is founded on the teachings of Helm, and he kind of thinks to himself, yeah, I just wouldn't go around talking about this Nicholas character too much. Not a lot of people are going to know what you're talking about anyway, but I would shh. Dirty secrets and all. He kind of makes both eyes really.
The cufflinks.
What do you know of him being locked away?
Well, I know that he was sealed away over 1,000 years ago in his old home by Saint Annalise Sullivan and the second Archmage of our time. Apparently they used his own spell against him.
Why?
He was a good mage. I guess the second Archmage just couldn't cut it, or maybe he was jealous. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's irony.
When you spoke to him, did he seem in good spirit, or did he seem filled with malice?
Well, I feel like me and Nicholas have a lot in common. Kind of like a second chance at life, you know? I mean, he's very upfront and honest about a lot of things. But I didn't feel like he was telling me everything, but I didn't feel like he was really trying to do anything bad. I mean, he saved my life, so unless it's some 1,000-year-old plan of war, then I don't know what it is really. It should be fine, right? Right? And he kind of gets nervous as he says that, thinks about it. I mean, you don't think he's mad, do you? I mean, yeah, he's mad.
Sealed away for 1,000 years. I would think he was mad.
And the current Archmage speaks up. You don't worry, Emperor. Magic has come a long way since he's been around. You don't have to worry about a 1,000-year-old wizard that's been locked away. I mean, what's he been doing down there?
He was a wizard, so he studied to become more powerful.
He wasn't granted these abilities, he learned them. Is that right?
They keep looking like they want to say more, but then they start thinking about it because they just kind of look at you guys and stop.
I'm sorry, we asked so many questions because we haven't seen him in 20 years.
And she kind of leans in and is like, what did he say to you all when you met him?
He was grateful to be out.
What did he look like?
He seemed to be in good spirits. He seemed happy to be out.
He looked old, and then he looked
At
younger.
first.
I'm
Old and then
curious
younger?
to know what he looks like now, actually.
The Emperor, well, he kind of points at Nathan. They look pretty close, but Nicholas is a little older, a little taller, better looking, really. I mean, Nathan's like, kind of shrugs, and Missy Eve kind of rubs his shoulder a little bit.
Nathan got them stats.
And the Archmage is like, he got younger, just like, and she's kind of, what was he sealed away in?
It was our family tomb.
And the Emperor's kind of like shaking his head.
There was a shattered crystal in the tomb.
And they kind of exchange glances when you say that. And she's kind of looking like a little nervous. The shattered crystal, what did it look like?
We were very young.
It was quite a long time ago.
Just any details you guys can remember, because we don't think there's any reason to be alarmed at this time, but just in case, just always keep the...
In case of what?
Anything.
I said that's a little weird that you trusted him to heal, but now getting more information to.
The Emperor's kind of like scratching his head. It's like, well, we didn't know who he was when he walked in. We would ordered to have him killed. But he just has like this presence around him, and he offered to heal me. It wasn't until after he healed me that he told me who he was. I didn't believe him. But just the things he knew and spoke of. I mean, things that outside the royal family no one knows.
Are you still looking for him?
Mm-hmm. We are.
DM.
I should not have had to do it again.
Ooh, okay. Okay. You pass that to one of the characters, or
No, that was the DM.
just to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. None of them seem to notice. And the dark mage is still kind of like looking at you guys. Did he give you the rings?
He did.
And her eyes kind of light up a little bit.
And I kind of did the little twisting motion she was doing earlier to mine.
Well, I would, if you would allow me, I would like to look at those more whenever you're free. The Emperor kind of, well, you know, that's... We're just not really too sure what to think. Like, I'm grateful. I mean, he could have asked me for anything, and I probably would have said yes. But just a simple church seems harmless enough. But someone like that, I don't know. It's just...
Why did Nicholas tell you about us? Why did he mention us?
He seemed really proud. Kind of like an old man talking about his grandkids, really.
He didn't ask of anything else. So it's a temple?
He asked for the same rights for a temple in the city as Helm receives. Paladins, you know, protection for his people, which I assume are the elves. And then he asked that he kind of rubs his nose a little bit, remove the current leader of Helm, who is Sebastian. But he had it coming anyway, so.
Indeed he did.
It wasn't even really I probably would have done that anyway.
We have reason to believe Sebastian attempted our lives.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Got the bastard.
That he will, sir.
But we say, how did he make this attempt on your lives?
I don't know the details.
Assassins, or poison your food, or...
There were assassins at our house. They came at night.
Assassins who were curiously part of the Paladin, too.
Paladins, you say? He looks over at Titanbeard, and Titanbeard kind of on his alcohol he's drinking and rubs in his beard. Well, that's the first I heard. Paladins?
Nicholas spoke of equality among the races, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
not-
kind of his thing, I guess, that was probably what he was locked up for to begin with. You know.
That is not what we experience in the city, especially the north side of town, in the prison.
Yeah.
And that's Owen's district, just for the record.
And the Titanbeard is
There
kind of
were
they're just kind of sitting
dead
there.
bodies and deplorable conditions in the prison.
He like makes fingers at Titanbeard and Titan. We'll look into it. And he like nods to the Emperor. The Emperor kind of leans over and starts cutting off a little piece of his cake, puts it in his mouth.
Emperor. He didn't ask you anything involving us.
No, he just seemed proud.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Please do.
16.
16. You don't get that he's really trying to hide anything. He's just not like. There's more there, but it's not that important kind of thing. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Stravis, now that we all know one another a bit better, do you think we'd be able to remove our collars? Seems a little bit unnecessary.
And she kind of like looks at Owen.
Yeah, he still doesn't have one.
And she like snaps her finger, and like someone from out the door like runs out, and you can still see Rosalind standing out there in the hallway, and they run back in with a collar, and then she takes it and goes over to Owen. And Owen's looking at her, and she snaps it back around his neck. No, especially, and points down at him. We keep these on.
Yeah, well,
Understand.
he removed his forcibly and then reacted how he did. We, on the other hand, have all been incredibly civil and have been enjoying the conversation, and
And she kind of like
just seems a little
kind of leans in when you say that.
unfair.
Why? Do you need some magic? Is there something you need to cast? Is it uncomfortable?
It is a little uncomfortable. You know, we've been living our whole life with these, it's, you know what? It's pretty hard to explain.
It makes me
to be
uncomfortable
honest.
if you don't wear them. So keep them on.
Ma'am, it just kind of clashes with everything we got on tonight.
Yeah,
It's
this
just-
brown leather and this
Yeah,
whole
just
black
thinking what we got
My
on.
chicken was a little
Yeah.
dry.
She, well, it's almost time for you guys to leave anyway, so I guess we can remove them. And the Emperor stands up. Well, thank you all for coming to dinner. It was enjoyable. Hope to see you again tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sitting with me.
If you want.
I do.
All right.
Play music.
Sure.
Good. And he turns and well, actually he he turns around and walks to where the servants have been coming out, and leaves the room. Owen gets up and immediately walks out, and the dark mage follows. And you guys are left with it's you guys. The servants are starting to clean up and move, and it's you guys, Nathan and Evelyn. And Miss Eve is like, well, good first impressions. I think he likes us.
For the most part, I think so.
I would hope, I would imagine.
Let's see. How much does Nathan know?
We had never told Nathan anything about Nicholas.
Yeah, but you don't know much.
Eve might.
Eve could have,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so Nathan kind of leans to the table. So old Grandpa Nicky's back, huh?
Yeah, he's out there somewhere.
And he's like smiling the whole time. He's like, he looks excited, kind of like,
What do you know about him?
oh, well,
Do you know why he was in prison?
yeah, well, I learned a lot tonight, actually. But I mean, there's always the stories of Grandpa Nicholas is down in the basement. Is the scary story, you know? And we're like, haha.
What were the stories they told though? Why? What did they tell you? Why that he was locked down there?
He like strokes his beard for a second. He kind of looks confused as he looks to the side.
Do you think you were told the truth?
He leans forward and he's just still thinking. He's just kind of tapping on the table. No. And I can't remember who told me the story either.
Interesting.
Huh. I figure it's my dad, but I can't.
Do we still put collars on? The collars.
He just kind of sits there, just kind of lost
Is your
in thought
father
looking.
still alive?
Oh, no. He's been dead many years. It's just me and my brother now. And then, of course, Belle and Owen.
Have you spoke to anyone from the vineyard?
The vineyard?
Yeah.
No. Everything seemed pretty normal. They make the wine, I ship it out. Business as usual. The brother sends the regular inventory lists. I haven't spoken to him in years, though. Doesn't come around anymore. But I mean, I guess it's fair. I haven't gone to the vineyard to visit either. We kind of had a falling out a few years back. You know, not trying to. That bridge is burned.
I guess
Sorry.
you weren't invited to the party next week.
Well, I was actually. I'm just.
So you didn't know about it.
Yeah, I got an invitation as well, but I haven't decided if I'm attending or not. Miss Eve wants to go, but I'm not too sure if I mean, signed by Nicholas. I'd like to meet him. Now, what do you think? Belle, what do you think? You think I should go?
If you want to.
I just hope we don't get into a fight. Speaking of your dad, of course. Oh.
Nicholas is your kid. Maybe you should go. You just meet him.
I mean, the dude's a legend, right?
Seemed like it a long time ago.
Oh well. I mean, I'm sure I can't let Miss Eve go alone. Your dad will he'll steal her away from me. And then he kind of looks at her like he's kind of looks like angry a little bit. I mean, you did work for him before you came to me, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Nothing happened." And you can make an insight check if you'd like to.
Oh, I would love to.
Absolutely.
Did he say work or twerk?
25.
She's lying her ass off.
Oh, yeah.
And Nathan kind of looks at her like,
Thank ass bitch.
At least they're keeping it in the family.
"Oh well, all right. Well, I guess we should go." The table's clean now, and the two princesses are actually still. The princesses are still sitting there listening.
Oh.
What are you doing over there? Go. They saw how strong you were.
Did you sit down?
As you guys all look in unison at them still sitting there, the younger one stands up. "Well, if you'll excuse me, thank you very much for coming tonight. I'm going to turn in." And she starts walking down.
She's done seen happy.
Well, I guess I'll get up and so that the younger one's Vanessa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The older one's the one
You were talking.
Yeah, Amelia, yeah. So I'm just gonna get up here and walk over to Amelia and
Peace game.
She's still just kind of spinning a wine glass in her hand.
this girl's still drinking? Damn.
You should buy it. Go
I
on,
know
man.
that girl can drink. Amelia, ma'am, would you like me to escort you back home, back to your quarters?
She kind of looks at you for a second. This is my home.
Oh, well, would you like me to walk you back to your
She
room?
starts she laughing to herself. Her sister's not out of the room yet, and she's kind of she's walking out, and then her sister comes back to her. Really, you've had quite a bit to drink tonight. We should go ahead and go. Thank you for coming, but it's time we turn in for the night. Sure, you can
We'll
show
see you
yourselves out.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Oh yes, definitely. And Amelia's like, yes, maybe. If I wake up or not.
Ain't old.
She kind of stands up and stumbles a little bit, and instead of curtsying, she kind of bows, and her hair kind of falls in her face a bit.
When she bends over, like, can you see all up in there? Like, can you just at the top?
Are you looking?
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Go make a perception.
Yeah.
Make that perception check.
How much can you see?
What can you see?
What can you see?
Oh man, so natural.
Roll for the titties.
Straight roll.
Ooh,
Oh no! Can he? Oh my god!
you never see nothing.
Never. 4.
Can he roll with advantage if
She has
I'm
a,
like,
she has a
yo,
nice
look.
pearl necklace on. Ooh.
Oh man, nice pearl necklace.
And they stand up, and a couple servants actually come up and attempt to help her, and she's like, "Get off me!" And she slaps one across the face. And they continue out the room.
Yeah. God, the light. I'll wait till I get back home. I just think to myself, I need to tame that fire.
Straight fire.
Well, Amelia, if you see me at the tournament tomorrow, would you cheer for me?
She's further down. Yeah, sure. Then she stops and turns around.
What's your name?
What was your name again?
And I yell it. It's the Alteron Keg finger. And wink at him. Keg life.
Keg Fink, and she like motions to her one of her servants. Keg finger, remember that. Keg fingers, because they got wooden fingers. With wine in them, possibly. And she turns back and holds her glass up.
How'd you pick up a good...
Empty glass.
There's no glass.
And her glass is empty, and she like just kind of drops on the floor and it shatters. She turns and walks, and some of the servants come up and they start trying to pick up the glass pieces.
Princess girl wasted.
And they leave the room.
It's your chance. There it goes.
They leave the room, but yeah,
I'm trying to
you
sneak
guys
in.
are left.
So that's our future Empress of the Crimson Empire, huh?
Yeah. What's wrong with that bell tone? She can handle herself pretty well with a drink.
Well, obviously, Asheron's trying to be
The
Emperor-in-law.
Emperor. Yeah.
Emperor-in-law, huh?
It wouldn't be nice with a keg finger on the throat.
It might be a short reign though.
Time out. One more show strip. One more. Time out. Just one more. One more.
That was a good one.
One more. These L's. I tell you, brother. I guess
Nathan and Eve they push their chairs back and stand up. Well, let's get the hell out of here.
Yep.
All right.
Guess so, yeah.
And start walking out. You guys leave the room.
And
The
they
Archmage is waiting for you, and she, thank you all for coming, and she goes behind you, and you hear a click, and your necklaces or your chokers come off, and she
And then
takes them. puts them in her
telepathic
hand.
muscle is back.
Huh?
The telepathic muscle in the back of our neck is back.
Yeah, like as soon as it like releases, like the world felt like really gray and kind of, it's almost kind of depressing, but then like a little bit of, it's almost like this black and white and color kind of came back. You're like, and then you kind of feel like it's like your hand's asleep, but it's like in the back of your neck. You kind of feel it tingling a bit,
And we feel stronger.
and you can feel the magic that you guys command return back to you in your ring, whatever ability that your ring pumped up. Kind of, if you got strength, you Dragon Ball Z chest pumps a little bit. Boom.
full of trunks.
And she thanks you all for coming, and
Archmage, do you mind if I keep one of these?
no, and she like no, you can't.
Oh, you don't mind?
No, I'm mine.
Oh.
She like waves her finger at you.
Well, you're sure they matched the outfit pretty well.
Just earlier, you guys couldn't wait to get out of them. Come on, now. What do you? I can only imagine what you would do with these.
What do you mean?
I know what I would do with mine.
No. And she like
He planning on using that on the
see her like kind of put them into she doesn't actually put them into a bag. She puts them into what is not a bag of holding, and tucks them away. And it's like, okay, well,
Where will you be tomorrow?
I'll be with the Emperor.
You'll be with us?
Mm-hmm. No, always with the Emperor.
Okay.
It's my job.
I'd love to talk to you more about what we have going on, especially with these.
Oh yeah, I would definitely like to hear more about that.
And also, I'd like to hear more about Nicholas himself.
Well, I'll see what I can dig out of the Emperor.
Thank you.
And she nods to all you. Good night. She turns and
Good night.
goes down the hallway.
night boo.
And the sexiest old lady here tonight walks away.
Yeah.
She got.
She had good stats, didn't she?
Did she have like a
stats.
9 on the back?
She has a pillow cushion. She has a couch cushion in the back. That's all you ever need to remember. Jesus.
Okay, I guess walk outside.
Okay, you guys go outside.
Let's go walk outside, yeah.
Wait, are they going? Do we get to take the carriage home?
Yeah,
I
are
know
the
it's like
buggies
10
still up
minutes,
there?
but
Forgot to mention, like she actually took one of the necklaces off of Nicholas too, or not Nicholas, Nathan. God, I'm saying it now. Nathan had one under his collar was turned up, but
Yeah.
he had one
Yeah.
Popped up. Yeah.
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 I think I think I mentioned it has Nathan and three others.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't remember if I told you guys last time or not that he had one. I was like, that's an important detail.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
I remember.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you guys, you go out. Nathan and Eve are already they're out front. Rosalind is she's still there, but Owen is not. Owen is missing.
Nudge,
Nudge, nudge, nudge.
Wait,
But-
she just standing outside the house, or
She's standing with Nicholas and Eve. I
okay.
keep saying Nicholas now. Nathan, you guys were doing this our first few episodes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now I'm
yeah.
doing it. I said the name Nicholas. Now I can't stop saying it. Nathan, Eve, and Rosalind they're together, kind of chatting. The first carriage pulls up.
so they kicked her out.
And Owen's not anywhere out there.
He's not there.
Nudge, nudge.
What you want me to do? Punch in the...
Brother.
You should go talk to her.
Oh.
It's four in a carriage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I walk up to right. Is our carriage there now?
The carriage pulls up, but they're not moving towards it.
Okay. I would try to escort her to her carriage. Can I do that?
You walk up to her.
Yeah. I walk up to her. Rosalind, would you like me to escort you to your carriage?
And she's just kind of like looking at you, like, and she's like looking around a little bit. And Nathan, like, everyone's kind of like having awkward glances.
Try to flex on them.
Make the cake flap.
Yeah. She make the cake flap and then I like just
Ask where Owen is.
I gotta get her to like you. She likes muscles. You gotta get her to like you first. Now flex on her and flap the cake. You gonna roll for that?
Kind of in a suit, but
Yeah, I know it's a cake. Boy.
I mean, are you trying to impress her again?
Yeah, just trying to impress her. She'll
Well, you
talk.
got your threads on now, so
Oh, she can't help it.
I mean, you can make your roll. You can make your
Which one? What you want?
Are you using strength for your
I think it's very charismatic of him.
Yeah, I'm
you're pretty charismatic
With
guy.
I got the finest of silk
cake
on.
flow and
Yeah.
everything. That's
So this isn't deception. This is a performance.
Yeah.
It's charisma.
what's your performance at?
You want me to do performance?
Yeah.
30. Oh, 5.
she hates him.
3.
You kind of
Throws
like
up in her mouth.
you kind of like
Those guys.
you kind of floor your cape and spin around, but you kind of look like just a big nerd, really. Everyone kind of has a big laugh.
Hey, what was that? Cake was too long. You almost fell, didn't you? I'm sorry.
Then Nathan's like, you guys go ahead and take this cart. But Asheron, you should ride with us. I have some things I'd like to speak to you about.
Yeah. Okay. Right before we do it, Rosalind, do you know where Owen went by chance?
He wanted to walk home to blow off some steam or something. So, since the dragon burned his house down, he stayed with me. So if he showed up, it'd kind of be weird.
Oh, I don't want to show up at your house. I just wanted to know. Shh, this stank ass bitch. I know where she lives.
Owen lied about what happened to his house.
Yeah, he did lie. What happened to his house? Bullet.
And she lied about what happened between you two. So maybe you should ask her how you guys know each other. And
Brother, get her on the carriage and,
The
Just get in the carriage.
characters are lined up.
Go.
in the back seat, brother.
Get it. Back seat. It's like
in front of
prom.
The same carriages that picked you up are lined up now in front, and Nathan and Eve and Rosalind start heading toward the one in the back. It has an elven driver, and you can it's night now. It's probably 9-10 p.m. at night, somewhere in there. So it's dark, but you can still see kind of the glisten of the golden throne in the yard.
Are you kidding me? Jesus, that thing
It almost kind of looks like it's illuminates slightly
Yeah.
itself.
is pimping. Can I just escort Rosalind back to her carriage? And...
Yeah, she's riding with Nathan and Eve. They're going together.
Oh, can I help her up into the carriage?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can help her up. She when Nathan turns around, she just kind of rubs on you a little bit and kind of helps herself in, but she's pushing it on you.
And she pushing it on me. This girl right here. I'm trying to help her up, and all of a sudden I just kind of let go. Stinky ass bitch.
All right. Ooh.
you do an acrobatic.
Well, she failed her acrobatics check, but Nathan rolled well, and as he sees her fall back, he reaches out and catches her hand. And he pulls her back up inside, and she's like giving you this.
Hey, look at it from the back. It's so heavy. It's just.
Does that even lift?
Look at that. Does that even can lift that?
I'm getting in the carriage in the front.
Getting the carriage in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys loading up? The carriage in the back with Terrence in it will be full now.
I would load up with Bell then.
Okay. Oh, they gave you back your top hats and your canes as well.
Hell yeah. Spin that cane around.
I'm headed straight to the mid carriage. And
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hop in flat footed.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head to the mid carriage.
Yeah.
Get in and shoot first.
Shoot first. Just gonna like fly in there, shoot.
Like a Luke Cage
just kind of goes. Straight leg jumps in there, and then Hamo goes in with his feet up in the air. All right, Matt, who you riding with?
Do I have to get in the carriage?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, can I just start walking back?
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah. And if you're looking out, you don't see Owen. Like it seems like he's already gone into the distance. As you sit down in the carriage bump, you kind of just turn outside in the window, and you can look up and you can see Amelia's in the window, kind of looking down at all of you, and she seems to be kind of like laughing to herself as you get in.
So can she see us?
Oh, she can see you.
Okay. So I kind of like lean out the window a little bit. And I point at him as I'm hanging out the window as we driving out. I'm just point.
And she kind of like she has another glass of wine. She's on the second story, and she's like,
I love her.
she like a hand kind of like reaches from the side, and she hands the glass, and she goes.
I smile with the biggest of smiles. So like,
All right, the front carts they head off, and you guys are riding back. Yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves on your way back if you'd like.
So I was not gonna tell Nathan or the king or the creepy mage about the party, but I guess they know about that. So
Yeah, I had a feeling Nathan may have already known.
yeah. I mean, Nicholas knew where we were living after us not hearing from him for 20 years. He sent us a letter to our door, so.
Well, he also sent Eve with us, so he knew Eve was there as well.
Yeah.
As you guys are going, Terrence, yeah. As you're going, you see at the window. You can see Owen. You pass by Owen as he's walking, and he looks and he sees. He sees inside. I mean, as tall as he is, he kind of just look in and see everything. As you drive by, and he looks in and just is like.
oh, he looks. And I guess I'm sitting next to Rosalind because Nathan's next to Eve.
You are.
And as I'm next to Rosalind, I just put my arm around her and just look at him and smile.
And a hover hand?
Yeah, no, I got my hand. I got it's on her. Like
She does not see him. She's just like sitting with her eyes closed. It's like and, Nathan and Miss Eve are just kind of like.
I just give Owen like the most ballin' pimpin' like head shake ever. Like
Well, you guys kind of drive by him, so you got like there's that second of you guys look at each other, and he's just like.
It's kind of like Luigi and Mario Kart. With this, like, mean
Death
mug.
Flare.
I think it would be like the Dragon Ball Z thing when they get that when they catch eyes and it gets that marker across the screen like yeah, what up?
You guys arrive back, and you're free to go in and chit chat more if you'd like. All right, Nathan leans in. And he's like, "Well, I mean, do you really want to join the Paladins of Helm again after everything?"
I thought about it. I mean, with the new High Paladin, things might change from the north side of town. I'm hoping I can help change that as well. But as far as Helm goes, I don't know if it's a Paladin or Helm, but I wouldn't mind just being a Paladin again. Helm, I don't know, not so much, but
Well, I mean, you still have all your abilities, right?
Funny enough, yes, I do. Which is odd enough.
Well, from my understanding, it's not. I mean, that being a paladin and working that's the military part of it. The paladin's abilities come from like your own bond, like any kind of. The way it was explained to me is that it's not you and Helm's relationship, so it's more of your personal emotions.
Emotions, how you feel, the sense of justice. Doesn't really have to do anything with him. Speaking of him, I don't even know if he exists at this point.
Powers come from somewhere.
Where? I don't know. I couldn't really tell you, Nathan. I don't. Ever since I joined.
What about the new church Miracul? I mean, they have their own paladins, and from your experience and your company you keep, it seems a better fit to me than the humans.
The company I keep? You mean my family?
Our family, yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. I want to talk to Tigerbeard in the morning about it, since I can sleep on it a little bit longer. But I'm definitely gonna pay my visit first thing in the morning.
Okay. I mean, is there? Let me just be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think being a paladin of Helm is the right choice. But I mean, it's completely up to you. Just how everything's gone, the sudden Sebastian's out of the way, but we don't know if Titanbeard's any better, and if he's even going to change anything.
If not, he became High Paladin how?
They killed the last one.
Exactly. If he doesn't do his job, then guess I can try to.
You're going to kill him.
Possibly. Wait, I take that back. Not possibly. I will if he doesn't do right.
Gonna. Well, Well, you're gonna have to. You're probably gonna have to fight Owen for that opportunity.
That opportunity. I hope it happens a whole lot sooner then.
What do you want out of life? He kind of like laughs to himself. I mean, it sounds kind of like I'm interviewing for you for a job at the mansion, but where do you? He laughs to himself again. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
What? Wow.
So it's Zarini's job.
It's a legit question. 10 years from now, Nathan.
Hey, are you gonna be a paladin of Helm, stand up for the little guy, or
The little guy. Yeah. Stand up for what's right in the world. I can tell you that much.
as you guys are talking, you kind of feel the cart kind of bopping, shaking, kind of go. Seems to be picking up speed.
Do what's right, I don't know. Change things on the north side of town. It's corrupted there. I feel like it needs to be changed. And definitely be High Paladin.
I was hoping that Owen would change things.
Owen hasn't changed anything. He mistreats everyone that's not a human. I know this for a fact.
And he just kind of, I feel like that Owen just doesn't trust elves.
Why would he? Why would he not?
He's got this thing against the Thieves Guild, and like the carriage kind of shakes, and he kind of looks around and like bangs on the roof. Be careful! And, like he's always after the Thieves Guild, and he's always has been, and he like sees every elf as a member. I think.
Not
I mean,
always.
it could be. I mean, we really don't know, but I mean, I like to give him the benefit of the doubt. And not everything the Thieves Guild does is bad, from my sources. And he, well, how do you feel about the guild?
You ever feel like some things are needed in this world? I just think maybe the Thieves Guild is just something that's just needed.
And you guys, this conversation has been going in real time. You guys have been at the mansion, and they have not arrived yet. So they're like a necessary, I wouldn't say evil, but presence.
Yeah, it's just one of the things you just, might want. Never know.
I mean, they've been around since before I've lived here.
I'm just saying, not all thieves are bad, not all elves are evil. And not every paladin is just me by default or treats other races wrong. I, for example, I am not.
I agree. I agree
mean,
with you.
Osron, where are you at?
What do you mean where I'm at? Well,
You guys are coming home, right?
yeah, we're on our way home now. Where y'all at? We're going our
We're
way home.
home.
You're what?
We've been home for a while.
What is a while? How long we been traveling?
Yeah, brother, where are you exactly?
I thought I was on my way home.
Maybe you
Yeah,
should
it's
ask the
supposed to-
driver where you guys are going.
Are you neck deep in Rosalind?
I am not, brother. I can tell you that right now. And as far as it goes, come to think about it, we've been talking for a really long time, and we should have been there like forever ago. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get that, that, oh shit, look.
What's wrong, Terrence? What's wrong, buddy?
Brother, as you recall, it was only like a 3-minute ride.
It was, but I got to talking about how much I don't know. Wait a minute, guys. Nathan, we need to stop the carriage and get out now. We're not on our way home.
You say that. Nathan looks out the window. It's dark, but just from like the buildings they're passing by. I mean, you guys are moving fairly quickly. But you are seeing some buildings that you recognize from the north side of town. And all right. And the car kind of starts to slow down a little bit, and then it kind of jars and shakes as the door. You can see someone jump up on the side of the cart, and it kind of shakes. And then another one, and then it kind of shakes a little bit more, and you hear kind of like, or you can see through the door, but they like slide something like looks like a hole over the door of the cart, and you hear them. All right, keep going.
Keep going well. Can I get out? This is my stop. I can go ahead and get out now. That's it. Can I try the light?
You trying to push it open? All right, it's not opening when you push on it. You trying to force it open?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, strength it if you're trying to push it.
Yep. Oh man, that's +2.
Oh!
1.
Yeah, it'd be 3 all together.
But you rolled
No,
a
that's
1.
a
I rolled in that
That's a
one.
nat
I rolled
one.
in that one.
That 1.
I'm just go ahead and retire these for
What
the
is,
night.
what is a critical fail on this?
Baby.
You,
Hurt himself.
you get ready to go push, and you kind of like you lunge at it, and you just kind of hit your head, and fall down a little bit, and you take 5 damage.
God bless.
Well, wait, what's your strength?
Uh,
Take 3 damage because you have like what 3 strength?
done. 2
2
+2.
plus
yeah.
2.
Okay, take 2 damage.
All right, that means it puts me at 59. Let's go, baby.
2 damage, and you kind of like disoriented a little bit, and the cart kind of violently swings to one side, and you all kind of go to one side, and the ladies in the car they're screaming, and Nathan's, what's going on?
I think we're being kidnapped. I say this in the most nonchalant way ever.
As you rub your head from
Yeah, like
and it turns and it goes a little further, and it suddenly stops as fast as a carriage can stop. It stops pretty quickly. And then it kind of shakes a little bit as you see the guy on the side get down, and he pulls this pole back up that he had put in the door, and you hear a voice. All right, Owen, get out. Everybody step out slowly. And the Rosalind's like, oh my God, what is going on? And Miss Eve she's keeping herself composed, but she has a look of worry on her face, and Nathan is, okay. And he goes up to the door, and the door opens. They open it up, and there's a hooded figure with a mask over, dressed in leather with a dagger in his hand. He kind of motions, and Nathan holds his hands up and starts stepping out. And as he steps out, the figure grabs him, pushes him against the wall, and then another comes up as he holds Nathan the knife point. He reaches in and where are you sitting at?
I'm sitting next to Rosalind, so
you're by the door?
Yeah, I'm assuming by the door. Yeah.
He reaches in and grabs your arm. I think he looks at you and looks in. Oh shit!
Yeah, I know. He's not as handsome as he is.
And he's not in here. He yells, "What?" And then another one comes in and looks. Oh man! Everybody out! And he shakes. He's got a short sword in his hand. He shakes it.
Great.
Same thing, like the hooded. They all look the same.
Yeah.
But you can see this is human eyes are behind it. The motions for the rest of you to get out.
Yeah, I got like 3 people that can't fight next to me. I don't have a weapon or armor. Oh my god. I'm just gonna message back.
Osran, where are you?
I am on the north side of town, and apparently we're being
Get out! And he reaches in and he grabs Rosalind by the arm in front of you and starts pulling her out.
Look, we're being kidnapped, but we gotta go. I gotta get out like real fast, or something bad's gonna happen. Well, we're on the north side of town, and they're looking for Owen, and Owen's not here, so they're taking us. I don't know, but you know, if you can make it here real
They
fast,
reach
it'd
in,
be a real help.
They grab
Start running.
Eve. They grab Eve out.
I gotta go and we're already at the back.
We're at the house. We've been at the house
right?
for a while.
And
I start quickly putting my armor on.
they
Change out of my finery.
Stuff.
they're telling you to get out now.
And I just look at them and like, hold on, man, I'm getting out. I got the most finest of silk on. As I just hop out. Just
Hop out.
Yeah, like,
All right, and they
feel the hands up.
they grab you and shove you against the wall. Also,
Oh man, rough on the first date already, man. Jesus.
I run in the house, upstairs to our room, and get my daggers.
okay.
Then start heading north side of town. It's gonna
Everybody,
take a while.
Did I ever
grab
make it
my-
back to the house?
you are still walking. You are at this point. You're pretty close to the house. Like it's not that far of a walk. So you're like another you can see it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll start running, run up, and grab the Wand of Wonders.
Okay. All right. So they have all you guys at knife point against the wall, and they're like kind of backing up and looking at all of you.
Can I help you with anything, sir, on this beautiful night?
He's not here. What do we do?
You can just let
And,
us go.
You say that further down the alleyway, you can see 2 red eyes. They are looking, and you hear a familiar voice, and you feel a familiar presence of something that's not alive.
Hey, girl, is that you? I know that you over there.
How far of a run is it
A run
from the
They're
mansion
probably
to
gonna
the
be
north
here.
side where they're at?
to the north side, just to get
We
to the
don't know
north side.
exactly where they are.
It's probably just
Right.
it's to run, to go through town square and get to the north side. It's like a 5-minute
Her
run.
name's Namaru, right? It's Namaru. Namaru, is that you, girl? I recognize those beautiful red ruby eyes. Not really, though.
Yeah, well, it's not even like a 5 minutes. You can get there. Yeah, you can get there in like a few minutes. Yeah, just if you run, if you're sprinting.
I can get there
Wow,
pretty
yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
Huh?
you can get there. You can get there faster.
You get there. In a
But
second.
she sighs.
Might as well come on out. I mean, I can smell you from over here. Yeah.
We don't need to hurt Nathan or the 2 ladies. Kill the paladin.
Wait, what?
Can I make a perception, see if I can see the carriage? Or maybe them?
From where you are,
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't be
Too
able to
far
see.
away?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything. As they say that, they start moving the other 2 down, and Nathan is trying to resist, and yeah, they strike Nathan. A couple of They don't stab him, but they hit him with the back of the blade in the face a couple of times
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
and push him away and tell him to and yell at him to leave. There are as she says that and they're starting to move them off. You can see at night, so you can see her as she starts to walk backwards and turn and leave. There are 5 of these guys here.
That it?
And roll initiative.
Yeah. Just me.
I'm running and dashing and everything. I'm trying to get there.
Oh man.
I won't forget you guys, don't worry.
I can't roll for nothing tonight. It has been terrible all night.
What'd you
One.
get?
All right.
Wait, actually, it was a 2, but since I got
Negative
initiative -1, it's a 1. What last
All
2?
Them bump.
Oh, God, he's gonna die.
And you have your cane.
Yeah.
You can treat that as a
Maybe.
his strength weapon, and he'll do a d6 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
It's made of marble, right?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
I think I might need this.
Yeah, I called that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're going first.
Yep. Oh boy.
The one with the short sword is going to try to hit you, but he misses. What's your AC without any armor on?
What is it?
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I don't want to cheat.
Nah,
I'll just
yeah.
roll. The second one misses. Third one's going to hit.
That boy is out there moving in that cave though.
Take 8 damage. The last one, that's the 4th one. It's going to swing at you. 8 damage again.
Okay.
The last one, 5 damage.
All right.
They're- Nathan is not. They're at the end. Nathan is still standing there, and he holds out his hand and casts a spell, and regain 6 HP.
6. Okay. Let's make it 44.
And then you guys are still running. Don't worry, I'm keeping up with you guys.
Okay.
It is your turn, Terrence. They there's 5 of them. Your back's against the wall, and they kind of have a cone around you as they're just taking stabs at you.
Wow, that's kind of messed up. Okay. I'll do that. Well, that's a bonus. So you know we'll do that. I'm gonna do lay on hands and heal myself for 10.
Okay.
Back up to 54. Then I'm gonna cast. Oh man.
Gonna cast a bonus action.
Yeah, Shield of Faith.
Okay. Raising your AC.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right.
You guys look like pansies. So
13 hit you now?
first it was what 9. Yeah. So 11. Yes.
Okay. 6 damage.
Yep.
Miss. 12 hits you, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it does. Yeah. Made 11.
8 damage. Miss.
14.
And 5 damage. Is that 4 attacks or 5?
It's 5.
Is that 5? Okay. Nathan extends his hand again. He's still standing there. Heals you for 4. 2 turns.
Truck it.
Yeah. My turn.
Your turn.
Let's see. God, I don't even know if I can make it.
I can move 135 feet. Okay.
I'm gonna do lay on hands and heal myself for 15 one more time. That'd be all of them. Yeah. Oh boy. 54. Puts me back at 54. And let's see. Oh man. Boy. I guess I'm gonna cast God, that sucks. I gotta make an attack. I guess I turn Well, if they got me in the cone, it's fine. I guess I turn to the one on the farthest left and try to hit him.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. They just have daggers, and one of them has a long sword.
Yeah. So you gotta roll to hit him.
Or short sword, excuse me.
Yeah.
So which one you hit?
The one to so if they're all in the cone.
Just pick a weapon, dagger or.
Oh, the dagger.
Okay,
Yeah, one with
so
dagger.
all the way to the left dagger?
Yeah, go ahead and try to hit him with the pimp cane.
All right.
Get it. 10 plus. You said you strength 12.
Not gonna
Nice.
hit him.
All right. Nice. All right.
Did you get a second attack?
Yeah, I
you
still got I still got my second attack.
Yeah.
I have to roll for that one too. Don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. 8.
Nope.
You do dice, dude.
All right, their
Alright,
turn.
try
This
two
is the
sets.
third turn. Okay. Yeah, keep running. First one. 8 damage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Crit. Yep. 12 damage.
20.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't want to get too pissed and bullshit you.
Oh boy.
This is a dagger guy that's hitting you.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Ain't gonna be that bad. I lied. 10 damage.
That's 30.
One more.
At 24 left.
That's a hit for 3 damage.
33.
Actually, give that 3 back to yourself. I'm sorry, I forgot. The last one turns towards Nathan and starts moving towards him. And
Okay, 30.
Nathan is probably only 20 feet away. So Nathan is going to take 3 damage. How you doing over there? Still alive?
24.
Okay.
Not even worried.
Your turn. Yeah, we're still on third turn. Okay, your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use a spell slot to do cure wounds. Creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier. I don't even know which dice to roll. This is just weird.
1d8.
Yeah, it's not that I don't know. It's just like I'm looking at them like, don't you want to roll these? It's like just oh my
You
god.
can borrow this one.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Sure.
Yeah,
Take
let's
some
roll
brand new
that
dice
one.
out of the chest if you
Spell
want it.
casting modifier. Okay. 4 plus your proficiency. Yeah. Charisma 4, and then proficiency bonus, so 6 plus 10. I hit myself for 10. There you go. Alright, I'm at 34.
Are we
Keep
there
tanking
yet?
it. Huh?
So
Are
what?
we there yet?
Are you across town running yet?
Nope.
Not there yet. Well, I mean, Ao's moving pretty quick. This is 4th turn.
Oh wow. Thunder Smite is a... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Thunder... Can I go for the Thunder Smite? It's a bonus action, actually.
2 spells in 1 turn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
So,
It's got to be a cantrip.
Yeah, it's gotta be a cantrip for that.
all right, Dane, come here.
Oh my god! Jesus!
Come here.
What are these
Confirm.
dice?
Dice been sitting in the gym like
God!
these dice been sitting in the gym like this
All week. They're like episode 10, baby. Let's go. Episode 10.
Episode 10 showing out.
God!
Everyone's gonna die at least once.
That's 11 damage.
That's 11? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a crit, so it's not the end of the world.
That it? 34.
13 hits you, right?
Cut his head off.
Yeah.
Put a new head on him.
11.
5 damage.
16. That's what I have.
That hits you 6 damage. That's 4.
Yeah, that's
The
20.
last one is trying to chase Nathan off. Nathan
14.
is he's gonna go. He's trying to grab Nathan and push him away after striking him one time. But oh, never mind. Nathan falls down on his ass.
Oh my god.
And your turn. We're still on 4th turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn.
Oh man, I'm gonna do cure wounds, but I'm gonna use this 2nd level. That's a D8 instead. Oh my god, I hate these dice for the night. So mad. Yeah.
While he's doing this, Heath, you have gotten to the beginning of the north side of town. You can start to try to look around.
Perception.
Yeah.
It's 2 D8, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
We're at
21.
the first one.
21.
I think you do.
Okay, well, you don't see anything.
I see like a cart or
Doesn't
anything
matter.
like
Tracks.
You don't see a cart.
any tracks or
yeah.
anything.
But with a 20, you can see that there are
Yeah, 7,
like there's like
11,
a
13,
water puddle on the ground. It looks like a cart is going through it, heading that way. Going? Okay.
27. Jesus. All right, heal back up for 13. It puts me at 27. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I'll swing at the one with the dagger to the left again.
You just cast a spell to heal yourself.
Yeah.
What's your action?
Well, yeah, it was cure wounds. Ah, man. It's not a bonus. I need a bonus action. A good one.
Yes, you do.
Well, I was fixing. You want to move? I was like,
Yeah, man.
You don't want to move.
I can't move. I'm not moving.
we're on
Talk to him.
5th turn
Try to
now.
Say something to him.
Play
I'm
your
going
pace.
to kill this guy.
All right.
Or you can try to
15 hits
Yeah,
you.
sure, say that.
Tell him who you are, man.
8 damage.
8?
Mhm.
That's the first one?
That's the long sword or the short sword guy.
Okay.
11 doesn't hit you, right?
That means it. That's 11, yeah.
The 11 hits you
Mhm.
with your spell. No. Bad. All right. 5 damage.
13.
So if I roll lower than the 8, they hit you. 6 damage.
19. Shit. What's the next one?
4 damage.
What are you at?
20, 20. I'm at 4.
Rouse it.
Come on, do the rondo.
4.
All right. The other one is still sticking around Nathan, and he is. Nathan stood up. Well, no, it's not Nathan's turn yet. Sorry. Okay, he's just standing there over Nathan and looking around. Nathan stands up and gains 6 health as he puts another spell at you. But as he does, this guy is going to swing at him. Nathan gets hit. Okay, Terrence, you can hear footsteps in the distance. Someone is running towards you.
Y'all better run now.
Heath, make
Can I see him?
another perception check.
Call up the homeboys.
You should have been yelling the whole time. Help.
I'm a cave figure. I don't get
21. You can still see kind of the tracks heading up, but in front of you, you see what looks to you to be Nathan, or not Nathan. Owen is running in a direction. He seems to be following it, and he's just like his shirt's drenched in sweat, and he's hauling ass. Top of the order.
Run with him.
Yep. All right, Terrence. This is the longsword guy. 8 damage.
And I'm knocked out.
You're down.
Yeah, I'm down on that one. I didn't have before though.
Okay.
You guys suck.
You lose consciousness. Plop. Okay. You are still running to the scene. You see Owen is like looking down alleyways as he runs. You actually
Run past him.
you catch up to him as you guys get to one. You can see Nathan, and someone is fighting with Nathan.
Where are the girls at?
They left. They're gone.
Okay.
They actually ran. But you see someone attacking Nathan in front of you, and you can reach him.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Stop! Stop! That's my family!"
Okay. Say it's your turn. You are, let's say you're like 100 feet away still, but you can see what's happening.
Okay. Move toward them. Dash. When I say that, do they do anything? Do they react?
Nathan looks, and the guy, they look, and that's about it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna approach. I'm just gonna keep running toward them. Pull out the silver dagger
Okay.
but don't attack yet.
Okay. You get there. You arrive.
I'm going to hold my action. If that dude attacks Nathan or Oseron again, I'm going to attack whoever attacks them.
Okay. All right. When you get there, you can't. They're kind of in the way of you looking down, but they're there. And Owen he's not quite there yet, but you can hear his big footsteps coming. Dum dum dum. And he's yell, Nathan, get away from him! And the turn passes. The guy, the one that's with Nathan, starts to try to get away from you and run down the alley.
Let him run.
Okay.
I can't remember if I had any potions or anything on me.
You
I wouldn't, because I didn't pick up anything I had.
yeah.
Run over to Oseron and just try to patch him up, I guess.
Okay,
Medicine check, I guess.
They're all running, and you get there. Oseron is not breathing, and he has seemed to be stabbed a couple more times in the back as he laid there.
Punk ass bitches.
Is Nathan?
Nathan runs over and he gets down and he puts his hand and he casts a spell, but you do not wake up.
I can see the light.
Terrace, you can still it's kind of strange. You can still see your surroundings and everything's kind of weird, but you don't feel like you're in your body right now.
You mean kind of like the first episode?
Where they're going down the alley?
Yeah, they run and at the end of the alley they cut left.
So in other words, I can see myself, kind of like in Yu Yu Hakusho.
You can't. I mean, it's kind of like a
You just came
weird.
home?
It's almost like a dream. kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Like
you see stuff, yeah.
Like you can see. You think you can see stuff, but you can't really see it.
See
It
it.
doesn't make a lot of sense. You're
Yeah.
really disoriented right now. But Owen runs around the corner finally and runs over.
Owen, can you help him?
And he puts hands, lays his hands, and you see the glow familiar to when you've seen lay on hands before, and he tries to heal, but the wounds close, but you're still not breathing.
How far away am I?
Do you know any clerics, Owen?
Yeah.
We need them now.
Okay, and he gets up and he's looking at Nathan and shakes his head and runs. And then Nathan kind of
I
stands
stand and run down the alley.
up. Okay, chasing him.
Yeah.
Okay, you are faster than they are.
What street are you guys on?
Oh yeah. I would know where I'm at, right?
You can give him. You can get him there.
Okay. Yeah. We're at north side of town, near the burned down Barracuda.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get there because he's moving like double your speed.
Yeah.
But you chase after them. Turn wise, you're not going to be able to catch him on this turn, but in like 3 turns, you'll be at the guy in the back. But yeah, you're chasing them. They keep running. There's rules for pursuits, but I'm not going to look them up and try to make them up right now.
All right.
But we are going to take a break right here,
Yeah.
and we will come back to see what happens. Thank you guys very much for watching. We're going to take a quick break.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right
Nowhere.
back.
Don't leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Sorry,
Hey.
you guys had to sit there without music. I thought we had some, but it doesn't seem to be going through for some reason. Anyway, we're back, and Terrence has fallen, not breathing.
Having an
And,
out of body experience.
Everyone else is running in. AO is chasing the culprits
can I feel
down.
it in the ring? Can I feel that
Yeah, can
Oseron's
we?
down?
Everybody can feel that he is
Yeah,
gone.
that's a detail that I left out. I apologize. Before you got around the corner, you could feel the absence of someone that's usually there.
Hi, Mo. Oseron's down.
What?
I have to run there. I'm going as fast as I can.
I'm running down the alley. They turn left.
They do.
All right, so I turn left. What do I see?
You can see them running in the distance.
Keep running.
Keep running. Okay. You guys run in. Owen is running towards you guys, but as you meet him, he just keeps running past you and doesn't stop. A little bit passes by. The one in the back, you are in range.
Stop!
He kind of flinches as you're close, but he keeps trying to run.
Kind of grab at him as I
Okay.
get close.
Yeah, you can grab at him.
Calm down.
You're trying to make a grapple him, or
I guess I'll grapple him.
okay,
Try to stop him.
yeah.
Shit. What, acrobatic? No, athletics. That's 0 either way. Awesome. 15.
15.
Yeah.
You grab him, but he doesn't really slow down, but he keeps kind of running. Just kind of.
I'm going to hold on as hard as I can.
Yeah, he pulls. You can see him like pull the string, and his cloak comes off, and he's still running. But you're still right there with him. But
I toss down the cloak and keep running.
you see, this is that's an elf that's running in front of you, and the others aren't. They're maybe 30 feet in front of him together.
And I wouldn't identify any of these as Rilo, would I?
Now, from what you can see, no, you can just see cloaks flowing. They all have it's very uniform.
What direction are we going?
You guys are heading further north. Or, well, the north side is really more like towards the west. You guys are running towards the harbor. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, you're gonna get you're gonna get another turn before they arrive at the alleyway.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna keep up with him and try to grab that guy again.
Okay, he reached for me. He's yelled, but try to grab him again.
Yeah. 12.
12. Well, you actually get him, and you have him.
Stop!
Okay, are you continuing to run with him, or are you attempting to stop
I'm
him?
trying to slow him down.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you hit the brakes, and you have him, and he can't get away from you. But on what would be his turn next, he draws his dagger. Doesn't attack you, but he's going to attempt to get away from you. And you can make an opposed check. He got an 18.
7.
Okay, he shakes free and starts to try to run again, but he's like, and he yells to his friends, "Help me!" And they're looking, but they haven't stopped running yet. Your turn. And at this time, you guys are going to get to the alley. The same time. We'll just make it the same time, and you guys can see. You guys look down the alley, and you see Nathan standing over the body of Oseron.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Have we ever tried to send images telepathically to one another before? Like, I know we can communicate verbally, but if we, like, looked at something and concentrated, would we be able to send an image of something?
Can try.
Okay. Just for future knowledge.
Mhm.
All right. I guess I'll perform a medicine check on Ezra.
Okay. Well, you guys aren't down there to him yet, but you can see down the alleyway.
Okay then.
But next turn, you'll be able to do that.
Okay.
As he moved away from you, if you wanted an opportunity of attack, you would have had one.
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to keep up with him and grab him on my next turn.
Okay. Yeah. Just grapple check him again.
2. Well, an 18.
You grab him. Yeah, you grab him. I mean, he doesn't stop this time, but you slow him down a lot.
Okay.
And he's still pulling him. But he yells out, "He's got me, help!"
Stop running.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? That'll be it. Grab him.
That's my action, right?
Okay. Yeah. He is going to attempt to get away again. So make an opposed strength check. Try to hold on to him.
I'm 15.
You hold him. He can't get away this time. He struggles, but he can't quite get away.
Try to take him down.
Okay. Let's go with party. You guys in the alleyway first.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if Azran's breathing or
Okay. Medicine check
he's
on him.
alive. Yep.
Go ahead.
3.
Yeah, you don't even really need to roll. He's not.
Okay.
breathing. You're not getting anything out of him, but you think there might be a chance to save him.
Imo, is there anything you can do?
I'll walk up to him and try to spare the dime.
Okay. You hit him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens.
He's spared.
All right. Heath. You just trying to take him down?
Yeah.
Okay. Strength check it again.
9.
Nah. You get him down.
Yeah. All right.
You actually you just slam down the ground.
Sit down.
What were you doing out here?
He's like he's still yelling for help. And he noticed that the group has slowed down. They're looking back at this point. His turn. He's going to struggle. Make another opposed check.
18.
You hold him. You hold him. All right, guys in the alleyway.
I run up to Oseron and I just, put my hand under his head. Brother, can you hear me? Please wake up.
Wait a minute.
So you can kind of see this happening, but it looks kind of like it feels like you're kind of dreaming it. Like you see it, but then you kind of forget it, and then you see it again.
I start to just clench my fists and just start getting really pissed. And can I see anyone that looks to be a culprit? And I can't see
You
anybody.
don't see. Nathan is standing there. And
Which way did they run, Nathan?
He points down the alleyway. Down there, and they went left.
And I set Oseron, I lay his head back down, and I take off running in that direction.
Okay. Hey, your turn again. This guy's really not giving you anything. He's just kind of yelling for help. You can hear the yells, by the way.
All right.
You knew who he was. Why'd you kill my brother?
And he doesn't answer still. Any actions? Are you going to hold him?
Just hold him. Yeah.
Okay. His turn. His dagger in his hand. He's going to attempt to try to stab you, but he's going to be swinging with disadvantage. I'm 15 to the age, I'm sure.
That's my AC right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 damage as he lays and he kind of stabs you on the side with his dagger, kind of around the hip. But he's not struggling to get up. He just seems to be desperate, and the group in front, as you're dashing, so you get around the corner and you see this. You can see them on the ground ahead of you. They're as far as you guys ran, probably about 200 feet down. You guys went a good way, but the other group just turns and they keep running. They leave him. Anybody else can do anything else in the alleyway?
I assume we're going toward the noise.
Did mine spare the dime? Did that put him at 0, or did it not work at all?
You didn't really see any change.
How long was it before he died and when we got there? More than a minute.
Actually, sorry, let me look at something real quick.
I'm just asking because with Verify, it has to be at 1 minute.
Yeah. Anyway, Heath, your turn. I'm looking this up.
I'm gonna try to disarm him.
You okay?
Probably
Uh,
kind of check with Debbie.
what is it? Something to do with dexterity. What is it? To try to get out of his hand. We'll make opposing dex checks. How about that?
15.
15. You flip his dagger into the distance. And he is going to attempt to get up now. His turn, if you were finished. Opposing strength again. He got a 7.
15.
Nice.
Okay.
Get him with that cane.
You know who we are. Why'd you do it?
he's still not answering you. He's just silent and struggling to get away from you because you're over him and yelling at his face, I'm sure. Dane, you're running down there. Still moving?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
trucking. Super pissed.
This guy's going to continue to he's going to keep trying to get away, and he's not going to give you any answers. So, we can keep making...
Holding him down.
Yeah, just keep holding him down. Just for the sake of us going back and forth with this, because he's not going to be able to get away from you with your speed, and Dane's on the way, then you can hold him there. Until Dane gets there. And, there's more? No, you don't get anything.
I can hear Scrying coming,
Oh, yeah,
right?
you can hear him. You put your armor on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're clunking.
clanking.
You're clanking down the alley, but you can get there to where they are.
Do you have anything to bind him?
Oh yes, I do. I pull out my sword.
All right. So, this is your scene. Go ahead, guys.
First things first, AO. Which hand was his weapon in?
Was he left or right-handed?
He's right-handed.
I take my sword and I attempt to cut his hand
I
off.
move out of the way.
Swing with advantage.
Swing with advantage.
Yeah.
22. Nat 20.
All right.
He's so mad. He's so mad.
Yes.
You strike as as Ao gets out. He's trying to get himself up, and you slice clean through his wrist, and the blade hits the ground so hard that sparks, and a couple of chips fly out. And one of them hits him in the eye, and he's like, "Oh!" Blood squirts. We're not going about damage. Yeah, he's screaming as he holds the stump, and one of his eyes are closed. Ah!
I wanna try to. Well, I guess he can't really get away.
He's not trying to get away at this point. He's just writhing in pain, it seems.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my sword and I'm gonna put it right to his neck, and I'm gonna say, "Who ordered this?"
He's your sword. He doesn't really pay attention. He's just kind of screaming at his hand. Still, he doesn't seem to hear you.
I'm gonna yell at him. "You have many more limbs, and I can do this all night. I expect answers right now."
And he's just like, "Ah!" And he flinches as you yelling some more. The red-eyed lady. She said, "Kill him!" Ah!
I look over at Ao. The red-eyed lady.
Is he referring to the cleric that healed me?
Possibly.
She had red eyes, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Is it the cleric?
He's just like, "God, I don't know." Ah! And blood is kind of dribbling onto his neck as he's holding it and looking at it.
Ao, what do we do? Quickly, before I kill him.
He's kind of turning over and reaching for his hand that's laying beside him.
I grab it and shove it in his face.
And he's he's starting to cry at this point.
I get up and go to where his cloak was,
Okay.
pick it up,
Okay.
come back,
All right.
and kind of tie it around his stub.
Okay. Yeah, it slows the bleeding down. It's still kind of oozing out, but he's not bleeding as fast as he was.
You're going to talk.
I don't. What do you want to know?
Why?
They paid us.
Is that what your life is worth? Pearls, gold?
And he just is whimpering to himself as you say that, and he looks away. The rest of the party, you can hear this whole thing going on down the hall, down the alley. But yeah.
Walk around
And,
the corner.
You walk around and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see what's happening. And as you ask him if that's what his life's work, he reaches and pulls his pouch from his belt and throws it. Just take it. Spare me.
That depends.
How long will it take me to make it up there?
If you're running, like
Where's the crow staying now?
15 seconds.
I'm gonna run.
And he's like, oh,
I got an idea.
he like shakes his head and like kind of looks at you.
I squeeze his stump.
Ah! And he's like, it looks like he's bargaining with himself in his mind, but he doesn't answer you right away. You just might as well kill me then.
Have I made it there yet?
Nope.
Not descrying. Good.
I can see Jaimo running though, right?
Hamo's on the way. I mean, you can hear him coming because he's got medium plate.
Yeah, half plate.
Half plate.
Go ahead, scrying. It's not worth it. He doesn't know anything, does he?
Doesn't seem like he does.
He's worthless.
He might need this then. And I hold the sword at his throat.
And he looks petrified, but he's not speaking. You're gonna kill me anyway. Killed your friend. Let's do it. Stop making me suffer.
Correction. That was my brother. And then I swing and go for his other hand.
All right.
Swing.
Okay. Yeah. Hit him.
16. 16.
16. Roll your damage. Just to see how much damage you do to him.
Ooh, pretty clean.
11.
11. You get almost all the way through it, but his hand is just kind of blood squirts and he screams and the hand is kind of like just hanging over with a piece of skin.
That works too.
He's just like, oh! And you guys hear like a scream from down the alleyway.
I'm running that way.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to get there.
How about you've arrived?
Awesome.
As you see,
I'm the only one with Ezra's buddy now.
yep.
Nathan's
you
still
and
there,
Nathan. Mhm.
Okay.
And you arrive to an elf laying on the ground with one nub that's wrapped with his cloak and his hand hanging off by a piece of flesh, and the other is the blood squirts onto his face, and he screams in pain. And the cake finger bro standing above him with a bloody sword.
Scrying, is this him?
This is the one. Jaimo, how's my brother? Please tell me.
Do you really want to know? What has he told you?
That the red-eyed lady commanded this. Paid him.
And he's still not talking when he lost almost 2 hands?
I'm not done just yet, but yeah, so far.
While you guys are talking, he's just still screaming in pain over and over.
I think I might have a plan to make him talk.
I step back.
Oh, no.
One at the bottom.
This involves you.
What do you have in mind?
I want you to kill him. And I'm going to bring him back. And make him talk.
I just kind of look at Ao.
Can't do that.
Oh, I can bring him back. He's going to come back.
I believe you can. We shouldn't.
Y'all are just down on the street.
With all due respect, Ao, my brother is dead. I have to do this.
All that would make is another murderer.
Technically, we would be, but technically, we wouldn't.
As you guys are deliberating, Mary, you can hear in the distance heavy armored footsteps running towards you.
Okay.
And he's still laying there screaming, but the screams are starting to die down a little bit as he seems to like he's starting to lose consciousness, maybe.
Blood loss.
Yeah,
I kind of
he's still awake though.
grab him and slap him one good time.
Oh,
Where's the Thieves Guild hiding?
and he's like, his eyes are kind of rolling back, but
Just kind of shake him. Hymo, heal him!
Yeah, I'll hit him with a level 1 cure one. For 2. Plus 4. Plus 3. So 9.
healing for 9. Okay, well,
God.
Yeah.
his hands grow back now.
Why? I'm back, baby!
His eyes dart back open. And he's like fully aware again. The blood slows, but he's still bleeding, and he grits his teeth and shoves both his nubs into your face and starts grinding them, yelling in pain again as it obviously hurts him, but the bone, like the chip bone, like scrapes into your cheeks, and he's just like trying his best to gouge your eyes out.
I'll yell at him. Next time, do you want him to kill you and me bring you back?
He's still hurt.
Is this an option?
Gross.
Right? He doesn't answer you.
I gotta go feed Al. Do that.
Okay. He's like looks like he's just trying to fight back.
Yeah, I take my sword and I don't even look at Ao. I just say, I apologize, and I go to stab him.
All right, how do you want to kill him?
I want to impale him through the heart.
All right. Well, you come down with your sword and it goes into his chest, and he like kind of slides up the sword a little bit as he's like, and reaches to the sky with his nubs, and his eyes roll back, and he a hard thud on the stone floor. And a pool of blood starts seeping under him.
I just kind of fall on my ass and lean against the building and just kind of get sad and depressed. You know, it's starting to hit me that Asheron's dead.
Can I look through the coin pouch and see if there's a pearl inside?
You sure can. You like at this point, you probably don't even care about the coins. Just start pouring it out and look at the coins trickle onto the ground, and a single pearl at the bottom lands into your palm.
Collect it.
Okay.
Hey, was that what I think it was?
He was an assassin.
He deserved to die. Will we hear the footsteps by now?
Oh yeah, you guys hear the footsteps. The footsteps. You came down there also.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
You're there. Yeah, you're all there now at this point. But you hear the footsteps, and you can hear a familiar voice of Owen shouting out, "Collect the body and spread out."
Oh, and did you get help?
You yell that. And he comes down the alleyway and he's running towards you in just sweat. Like it looks like he hasn't stopped running since this has happened. He's like, "I got the clerics!" And he reaches you guys as he sprints down the alleyway and sees the situation and just like holding his knees, trying desperately to grab a breath.
I hold up the pearl. Owen, this is what your and Oseron's life is worth. This.
And he's just, and just like you can see the rage in his eyes as he sees it, and he like his hands on his pants, just like gripping them as the cloth starts to tear a little bit at his knees. He's gripping so hard.
You and I don't see eye to eye. We never will. We have to take care of this.
And he like stands up and like takes a deep breath and just yells at the top of his lungs, and then starts stomping the head of the dead body on the ground. And like
Push him off.
he's like, "Fucking Thieves Guild!" and you push him back, and he's just like he doesn't seem to be paying much attention to you guys, but just staring like, which way they go? Is he still breathing hard? And he turns and starts heading back to the alleyway. And as he walks away, just you can't see like a dry spot on his body. He just looks soaked from head to toe. And he kind of jogs back.
Put the pearl away.
I'm gonna follow on back to the alley.
Okay, you guys go back to the alleyway.
On the way back, like Jaimo, he said these other clerics are on the way. What are the chances that we can save Osran?
To be honest, Scryan, I'm not even sure on that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think they would bring Ray back, but I mean, maybe they can do the same thing for Osran as they did for Ray.
They said Ray was a special case. We took too long to do it.
Yeah,
Osran
but-
just fell.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they can bring him back now.
You guys,
And maybe it just needs more than one cleric.
you guys are moving back.
Yeah.
While you're speaking.
Going back to
Yeah.
Osran.
Okay. You get back. There are two people dressed in the cleric robes of Helm, and 3 paladins, and they're standing over the body, and the paladins are starting to lift Osran off the ground. Still limp, dead weight.
Can you help him?
Now, one of the clerics start walking back towards you guys, and he's got his hands folded, and he's like, he's gone.
Did you even try?
We can't heal the dead. It's beyond our power.
There's nothing that you can do at all.
I mean, there's
Have you heard of any magic that can do it?
people can be revived, but it's beyond any of our skill.
Who's powerful enough to do this?
The Emperor. And he like bows, like I'm very, very sorry. There's just nothing that we can do. And he like starts to back away because he can see your anger. And Nathan starts walking towards you. Did you guys walk back down the alleyway? You're still at the L where it meets.
Yeah, I guess we're walking toward Osran.
Walking towards his body.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Nathan will wait until you guys get there, and they've lifted him up, but they're not taking him away. Nathan's asked him to stop. Well, did you get him?
One of them. They didn't talk.
Did he have anything on him? Any clues? Anything for who did this?
He had a pearl.
He kind of, as you say that, kind of like slaps his legs, and of course they did.
How many were there?
No, the driver was gone, but there were 5, and I heard a voice and saw red eyes, but I couldn't see who it was.
He said that's who gave the order.
No, yeah, it sounded like a she, and then she said she called me by name, and the women go, but kill the paladin. And like Nathan's got his tears are starting to well in his eyes. Let's take him home.
Take him home. We got to take him somewhere he can get help.
Where?
They said the Emperor might have power.
And he kind of, I'm sure that
He might know someone.
there's spells to resurrect people, but they're It's very high magic and very expensive. And he kind of thinks, I haven't heard of anyone being resurrected in this city by any of the clerics in a long time.
That's because these clerics are shit.
He kind of
I suppose it's just their religion.
like nods at you when you say the clerics are shit. Okay, well we're all. He's like, I don't even know what to say. Scrum, I'm sorry. And he like tries to put a hand on your shoulder.
Nah, I just kind of walk off.
And they'll sit there as long as you guys want to sit, but no one really seems to have answers at this point. Let's
What about this? That high paladin? What was his name?
Titanbeard.
Titanbeard. Does he have any power?
he's a warrior, a fighter. I'm not sure. Even if he does, I'm not even too sure he would. Let's.
Osram wanted to be a paladin of Helm. Would there be anyone at the temple that could help?
I'll tell you what. I'll go ask. I'll dig around. I'll do everything I can to help you guys. Let's just get out of this alleyway and just get out of here, please.
I walk to Oseran and. Oh, by the way, I didn't leave my sword in the alley. I did grab it at some
Okay.
point.
All right, you got your sword. Yeah, it's not still impaled into the air.
I'm just sitting there.
Who's all around us right now?
There are the 3 paladins that are holding Bump's body. The two clerics have started to walk away. Nathan and Owen is at the end of the alley, and he seems to be like yelling, shouting orders, and pacing back and forth. As you see a couple of paladins run by, and they have torches lit, like they're searching.
I kind of walk up and motion the paladins that are around Oseran to get away.
Yeah, it's gonna put the body down.
Yeah, and I just kind of grab him and
Throw
hoist
him up.
him over my shoulder.
You go carry him yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they lay him on the ground, and his nice suit's in tatters, soaked in blood. You throw him over your shoulder, and lines of blood run down your armor. And you start heading out, and Nathan follows behind you. Doesn't walk in front of you. Lets you lead the way.
I'll go up to Owen and put my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna say, "Thank you for getting help."
He's
That's my claw hand.
Yeah.
Sits on his shoulder.
He just kind of shakes his head and like looks at you, shrugs, and starts walking off.
Listen, I know you mean well, and Ao's right. We don't see eye to eye all the time, and I think we all agree that getting rid of the Thieves Guild, these assassins need to go, and we will help.
Good. Good. He turns and starts to walk away. End scene.
So heavy.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank
you.
You guys get back. You get back to the mansion. What are you guys doing?
Oh,
Take him to the living area, main room.
You lay him down. Lay him down the large couch.
Yeah.
Nathan, is there a special room we can put his body in? Just away from everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, a bedroom.
Like a special bedroom for him.
I mean, they're all kind of the same. They're all just a bunch of guest bedrooms. You can pick and choose whichever one you want.
Preferably is there one on the first floor?
Yeah, there are.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you guys do with the assassin's body?
Oh, he's smashed into the ground by Owen.
You just like left the remains in the street?
She wanted to loot the body.
No, but the red-eyed lady brings back people from the dead. Brought back Riley from the dead after being stabbed and then burnt in a fire. She herself was stabbed multiple times.
She had, the thief, the assassin, admitted that the red-eyed lady sent them.
Yeah, so she's just gonna bring him back.
I don't think there's going to be much of a body left.
Yeah, but she had... All right, that's fine.
It was Owen and a bunch of paladins running down the alley last time we saw.
Okay.
It'll be about the same day we let.
They're not going to recover that body.
Hope not. The one that got away.
I reckon she's just gonna have more zombie people.
She's not going to
I
get that
reckon
body.
she's just gonna have more zombie peoples.
The paladins have that body.
As long as they have it. Keep it, don't let it
Yeah.
get to it.
Terrence, you're still kind of aware of everything that's happening, but it's still
just kind of floating in the air, like
yeah, like you can still see it, and like it's starting to become a little more clear. Like it's not so hazy and dreamy anymore, but yeah, you can like see your body laying there, but you seem to be still kind of attached.
You pissed as fuck, man.
I'm like, like halfway, like this.
You can't really tell where you're looking from.
Yo, it's like one big dream. It's just like I can't make sense of it.
Yeah. If you guys take him to a room on the first floor, lay him down.
Yeah.
Miss Eve is there, and she's like she sees the body and just bursts into tears, and she's like laying over you, crying.
Are there any servants around at all?
They are not nearby. They are staying. They're trying to look like they're avoiding you guys at this point right now.
Does anyone have any wine or ale?
I can go get some.
Kitchen.
Yeah, I'll go to the cellar and grab a couple bottles of wine.
All right. I mean, Nathan's in the room. Miss Eve's. You know, I'm sure everyone's around in mourning right now.
It's the morning.
You guys are in
morning.
mourning.
Okay,
Yeah, you guys are all.
Nathan, can you get one of the servants to clean his body?
Yeah, of course. And
Nathan, what are we going to do now?
what options do we have? What can we do?
Kill everybody in the thieves guild.
That's not going to bring. It's not going to bring it back.
It's already on my
It
list.
may not bring it back, but it'll make me feel better.
All right. I know you guys are angry, and I'm angry, and I'm angry at myself that I couldn't do more to save him. I mean, I was there. I watched it happen. What about Nicholas? Or well, and he like snaps his finger. What about the tournament? What about the tournament? You get to ask for something. Maybe that can help.
Is that within their power?
I mean, it's magic. It's within someone's power. Like, if they can't, then I'm sure they can at least point us in the right direction.
I've opened up one of the bottles of wine Take swig.
Yeah.
Pass it along.
All right. Passing the bottles of wine around.
I grab it, yeah. We pour some out.
Pour some out.
just,
Pour something out for my home.
just in the middle of the floor, just pour some out for Oseron. And then I kind of look and I take a swig. My brother was a good man.
He still is.
We must win this tournament for him. We have to. I was already motivated, and now there's
I wanted him with us.
nothing
there.
that can stop me.
I wanted him there with us.
He will be.
In spirit.
And I pass the bottle.
Bury me inside the noose, though. I couldn't resist, man. I couldn't let that opportunity pass.
Oh my God! I should have said that. He would have wanted this.
I couldn't resist that.
Go back to the can we get the pharmacist soup, baby?
And as you guys share your drinks between each other, scene fades to black. And we'll pause there for the night. So thank you guys very much for watching tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Episode 10, baby.
Then feels the 10, episode 10, yeah!
Well, most of us made it through episode 10.
Yeah.
Everybody's not allowed.
Thank you guys for watching tonight on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you can go over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/CinnamonToastKen. We do this every Saturday night, starting at 7 Central, sometimes a little earlier if we all get here. And if you have any art or anything you want to share, put it on Twitter, hashtag Charisma Plus. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!
You!